I love that music, by the way. It's very,
Pumps
very
you
catchy.
up.
That's right. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Olympics. Welcome to Wake Up Charlotte to go on this Friday, our Winter Games version of this little webcast we've been doing for quite some time. A bunch to talk about today. For one, we got Shaun White wrapping up his Olympic career in unique fashion. We'll get to that. Mikaela Shiffrin. News with her developing even as we're coming on the air right now and sort of changing about what she's going to be competing in. I know, Sarah, you're going to have more on that. And then also what to look ahead to this weekend, because we have a lot coming up tonight, a lot coming into this weekend, the first weekend of the games, not to mention that other little thing that's happening, the Super Bowl. So a lot to talk about. Rubes, you're going to catch us up with Shaun White.
Yeah, let's make it happen. So Shaun White, despite not getting the, I guess, top honor that he wanted to when it comes to the Olympics, he got fourth halfpipe yesterday at the Beijing Olympics. He is still going to be an elite athlete. He is one of the most decorated athletes in this sport. And he is definitely going to go down in the books as one of the best, if not the best, and inspire generations to come. So he's been in 5 Olympics, and he's grabbed gold 3 times, Vancouver, also Pyeongchang, just to name a few. And so, as you can see right there, Team USA saying that, you know, he's had a ride of a lifetime, and he definitely has. And Italy also in 2006 grabbing the gold medal. So he's got a lot up his sleeve. He started this at a very young age, in his mid 30s at this point, but people are saying even though he is the oldest in this sport in the history of the Olympics for halfpipe, you know, he is going to, you know, be forever remembered for his tricks, his combinations. You can see right here that he said, I have never done that combination of tricks before and just put it down to win. And that's going to be his legacy. This is after placing 4th with the halfpipe yesterday during the Olympics. And that legacy is definitely going to live on. Lots of people on social media here for him and just supporting him. Someone saying, you know, this guy is leaving behind a fantastic legacy. Others are going to definitely emulate this. And then another person saying the fact that this dude was even still out there competing at 35, that just shows you, you know, how goated he is, not only in the Olympics, but also the sport. So even though it did not go the way he wanted, he is still going to be that guy. So shout out to Shaun White.
What got me so much during this Olympic Games, during the pandemic, same with the Summer Games, their families can't always be there. And so when they reunite them on live TV right after they've competed, it is so emotional and raw. And he was already getting emotional speaking. And then they said, well, we want to reunite you. And he kind of went, oh gosh, okay. And then he just lost it seeing his family. And I was crying. I think, Larry, you were crying.
Was me? Yeah, I mean, you definitely. If you didn't have a tear in your eye watching that, you know, you don't have any heart and soul at all. But it was very emotional, and just he's such a genuine guy, just such a genuinely nice guy, and you know, you're there with him in that experience, and it was touching to see that, especially when his family came on.
Yeah, I grew up with Shaun White because we're the same age. So pretty much Shaun White is equal to snowboarding, just as Tony Hawk is equal to skateboarding. Now, Chloe Kim looks like she's going to be taking over the reins the way she's performing. But now, Shaun White's amazing. And Larry brought this up as the flying tomato. He had the long red hair before. He made snowboarding cool. I remember I wanted to snowboard because of Shaun White. So the amount of people that he's inspired, the amount that he's won for the United States, and just how great of a guy he is. And I found this article yesterday I thought was interesting. His trainer, his physical therapist, Esther Lee, actually came down with cancer, and he says, I'm not going to this Olympics unless she's there with me. So he's supporting their Serena Williams also gets physical therapy from this woman, but he's such a good guy where he's also raised a bunch of money for that cause there. So you're going to hear his name probably giving back to the community. Also, he's probably going to be helping out a lot of future Olympians try to do exactly what he did. So way to go, Shaun. We're proud of you. And of course, we're going to miss you on the halfpipe.
Oh, I love that. And I laugh too at being 35 is old.
I know, right?
Yeah, only in sports is that old.
Right?
In any other industry, that's you're at the beginning of your career for the most part.
Totally.
But to get fourth with those
Really does
young
nuts.
guys, I mean, honestly, that's big.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, y'all want to talk about Mikaela Shiffrin? The
Let's talk about
girl,
Mikaela.
she did it. We are so proud of her. She was finally able to finish the race in Beijing. She finished 9th in this Super G, but she was so happy with that. And I think just proud that she finished the race and
Yes.
didn't get disqualified and didn't go, out of bounds. But she said it was such a huge relief just to finish. And as we've talked about in Wake Up Charlotte to Go and on Wake Up Charlotte, earlier this week, she was unable to compete in 2 Olympic races that she had previously won gold in. And so I think she was just trying to get over that hurdle of I just want to finish. It doesn't matter what place I come in. And I was listening to some commentators now saying, because she never competed in that before in the Olympics. And so she's doing 6 events now, which is just crazy. So I'm proud of her. I know a lot of her fans are as well for just not giving up and continuing to press on. So if you want to continue to watch Mikaela, she is going to be competing again on Monday in the women's downhill on Valentine's Day, the women's combined downhill on Wednesday, and the women's combined slalom on Thursday. So she still has a chance out there to bring home a medal, but no pressure. I mean, she's done so amazing over her career. She's already done it all. And so, we're just proud of her.
I think something about her. I think she proved that if you can make up your mind,
Yes.
Yeah.
she is a real competitor, because she did not have to do that one. That was one she had never done before, and it goes to show that she has so much heart, so much passion, and she was risking everything by going out on that particular event. I don't know if when you watch this, I was glad I was by myself, because I was so nervous for her in every move she made. But she is a dynamic human being and an inspiration to all of us to prove that you can do what you want to do. You may not
Yes.
win it, but you can achieve for yourself, do the best you can do.
It shows the
Yes.
power of confidence too. Is in life, if you have the confidence, you can go the greatest bounds of the universe. But even the people that you think always have confidence, she lost it for a little bit, but then she just readjusted herself. So just by completing that, now she's on this level, and she's just going to be back up. So that in its own is its own story. Very inspiring. That's my favorite thing about the Olympics. It kind of gets you pumped up.
Yes.
I'm a creative type. No way could I be any sort of athlete like Ruby is, but very inspiring just in different ways that, hey, you can do it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think one of the best life lessons for anybody, but especially in a situation like this, is the ability to mentally compartmentalize. Most of us are not good at it. We get in our heads and we let something bother us, but to be able to go, especially on a world stage like that, and literally be able to draw a line in your head and sort of move this out of your sort of frame of vision and way of thinking. It's like a masterclass in compartmentalization and focus that most of us mere mortals don't have the ability to do. So kudos to them.
You could tell
Did
she
you want
wanted
to
to
say?
quit.
Oh,
She
go
didn't.
ahead.
No, you could tell she wanted to quit, and she didn't.
Yeah.
Just building on that. So that's awesome.
She's not a quitter. She's not a
t-
quitter.
Tonight at 8 on WCNC Charlotte, you can watch ski jumping, short track, skeleton, snowboarding, the mixed team cross final, the women's downhill training, and short track.
Ooh,
So that is all
skeleton.
coming up tonight. Yeah.
You know, skeleton, if
I'm
you are
excited.
crazy, they're head first on a sled going downhill like
Right.
80 miles an hour. That is the most outrageous sport of all time. It's going to be
Yeah.
exciting to see that.
I don't know about that one.
By the way, we should tease ahead to next week if you want to see Ruby. After curling, after hockey, she's going to be trying her hand at a couple of other sports rooms.
Yes, figure skating, and then last but not least, skiing. So Definitely
Where'd you
excited
go
to
skiing?
share these stories with you and just show you, you know, the local areas that you can go do these same things that you're watching these athletes do. And you never know what you might, you know, see in yourself once you get on the ice or the slopes and say, hey, you know, this might be my thing. So
Where'd you go
I'm excited.
skiing?
Huh?
Ruby? Where'd you go skiing?
I'm going Monday.
Oh, so you haven't done it yet.
Nope, but it's gonna be great. I'm excited. We have to save the best for last, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's true. It's true. All right, folks, tune in all weekend long. You can watch it on WCNC Charlotte. You can watch it on CNBC. You can watch it on USA. You can watch it on Peacock. Wherever you want to watch it, that's the cool thing about these Olympics is that they're in about a 1,000 different various locations. You can do a triple screen between your phone and your iPad and TV. And then we hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and we'll see you back here
Yes.
on Monday morning. Take care.
USA